Okay, you're live.
All right, great. I'm checking. Okay, Superintendent Pruitt says this. All right. All right, so it is 1 o'clock, and I know everyone is very busy, so we are going to go ahead and get started with our Purple Star Awards ceremony. Thank you all for joining us today virtually for one more year. I did think we would be in person this year, and we kind of teetered back and forth. And then, as some of you know, I had an accident, so I am glad that we chose virtual. And I just appreciate your patience and kindness in allowing us to do a virtual ceremony just one more year. If you would, I would like for you to
Oh, we're saying the pledge, evidently. Everybody's standing up, so I'm gonna do it. They're saying the pledge, because everybody's standing up, there's a flag flying, so I'm just, they don't see y'all, they see me.
can
Okay.
you just pause for pause for 1 second? It keeps
Yeah.
automatically muting me back. 1 second. Okay, can you hear me, James? James,
Yep, I can hear you.
seems I've lost control of WebEx.
Yeah, I can hear
This
you.
is a good time we can eat while we're watching.
Okay, we're going to go back to the beginning of the slide.
They
because
say
I do
ours.
not know.
I'm good at it.
I'm not
Yeah.
sure when it automatically muted me.
We muted.
If you would just please mute your mics for me. And James, if you can let me know if it automatically mutes me again. I cannot see when it does that, and I'm not sure why it's doing that for me.
Sure, I'll let you know.
All right, let's try that again. Thank you all for joining us today to the Purple Star Awards ceremony. I'm not sure if you heard me when I did my introduction at the beginning, but we are virtual again this year. Hopefully for next year, we will be in person. So thank you for your patience and your understanding in us having a virtual ceremony once again for this year. Now, if you would, I would like for you to stand and unmute. We are going to say the Pledge of Allegiance. So if you would join me as I begin. I pledge allegiance to the flag
of the United States of America
and to the republic
which stands
one
one nation under God,
visible,
liberty and justice for all.
So much for doing that. I feel that that is very important as we begin our ceremony today. And now it is my honor to turn it over to our State Superintendent of Public Instruction, Catherine Pruitt, and she has remarks for us. I want to acknowledge that she is one of our greatest advocates for our military and our state and our military connected students. So with that, Superintendent Pruitt.
Well, thank you, Angie. Good afternoon to everyone. And I do want to give a special shout out to Angie Mullinex, who is such a valued member of my team here at DPI. Y'all, it's a miracle that she's alive. I can't even believe that she's here with us today leading this ceremony. And so it's just a testament to how tough a veteran can be, I guess. So it is such an honor to be with you all for what is officially my second Purple Star District Award ceremony. So congratulations to all of you who are here today. We have had 301 schools receive awards this year. And you know, the fact that there are 301 North Carolina schools that are offering extraordinary support of military students and families is an incredible accomplishment, and one that I am so proud to play just a small part in. To all of the superintendents, charter school leaders, school support staff, military liaison counselors who helped their schools achieve the Purple Star recognition, thank you. Your work is so important. Each of you has gone the extra mile and put in the time to support your students and staff in achieving this recognition while honoring our state's rich military history. You know, North Carolina has one of the largest military footprints of any state in the country, representing 3 out of 4 branches of service. Our state has more than 52,000 school-age children whose parents are active duty military, Guard, and Reserve, and I can include my own 3 children in that count. The military bases located in North Carolina are major economic drivers in our communities that allow for businesses and families to thrive. But a child's school community plays an integral role in ensuring they can comfortably adjust and feel at home. The classroom is where a student spends the majority of their day, so it's ultimately the school faculty and the positive and welcoming environment fostered within those school walls that can be a difference maker in the life of a military student and assist them in the adjustment phase. I'm so proud to see over 300 schools across our state apply for the Purple Star designation because it demonstrates just how much of a priority the military community is for us here in North Carolina. And what's even more impressive is that in the 3 years of this award's existence, which continued to occur throughout the pandemic, the number of Purple Star Award recipients has only continued to grow. I know there are 10 districts who received the State Superintendent's Purple Star District Award, which means that each school in those districts qualified for the Purple Star designation. And really, I just congratulate those districts. It is such a testament to truly working to serve every military student and their family. As a military spouse and the mother of 3 public school students, I know the challenges that military families face in education. And I can't tell you how incredible it would have been if we'd lived in districts where schools demonstrated military-friendly practices and commitment to military students and families in the way that you all have. I'm excited and I'm grateful to have the opportunity to honor your dedication to military-friendly practices today. What you do means so much to so many. So thank you for your work to receive this designation, and thanks for all you do for North Carolina students.
Thank you, Superintendent Pruitt.
Thank you.
So as Superintendent Pruitt highlighted, our state has so many military connected students, and the Purple Star Award designation is a state level designation that honors the schools and districts that meet certain criteria to indicate being military friendly. Purple is chosen as the color for military children because purple is said to be the color of all military branches. Across the United States, many states have implemented the Purple Star Award, but each state develops its own criteria and award program. In our state, criteria includes a transition checklist, indication of understanding the Military Interstate Children's Compact, annual professional development, designated points of contact, and more, all of which focuses on ensuring the highest level of support for all military-connected students. There is no minimum number of military-connected students a school or district must serve to apply for and receive this designation, but it is important to note that 114 LEAs have at least one military-connected student, and most of them have more than that. The value of this designation is to provide the families with an outward-facing indication that the school understands the unique needs of and paves an intentional way for military-connected students. First-time awardees will receive a banner and the 2022 vinyl numbers for the banner. Recertification awardees will receive the 2022 numbers for their pre-existing banner from 2021 or 2020. And districts that have all schools awarded for 2022 will receive the trophy for their central offices. As Superintendent Pruitt mentioned, the school districts that have all of their schools awarded as Purple Star schools are awarded the State Superintendent's Award for being military-friendly districts. As I mentioned, this is an award designation that is national. Not all states have this designation, but as you see on the left, it is growing across the United States. And in October, we will actually have our first National Purple Star Conference. It will be virtual, so stay tuned for more information on that. It will have breakout sessions about supporting military-connected students. It should be a great way for us to grow and learn. As you look at the picture on the right, if you remember back 3 years ago, our first map did not have that much purple on it. We have grown to a great extent, especially considering that we started this designation during a pandemic, and we've continued to grow. And if you recall, my original goal was that we would paint all of North Carolina purple by 2024. I know that is an advantageous goal, but it is still one that I have. And if you look, we are still growing. In 2019 and 2020, we had 132 awarded schools. The second year, we had 288 awarded schools. And then this year, 301 awarded schools. So we are still growing, and I think that is to be celebrated. Now I would like for us to move on to the recognition of the awardees for this year. We will begin with our Purple Star districts. All of these districts that I will mention, again, have had all of their schools to meet the criteria. Some of these districts are smaller districts, and some of these districts are larger districts. Regardless of size of the school district, it is evident that the superintendents of all of these school districts take great pride in ensuring that they themselves, as the superintendents and their staff, are supporting all of their staff members and students who are connected to the military. We see that demonstrated through a variety of ways, from service learning projects to celebrations. And so thank you to the superintendents who have made this award designation possible. As I name off these school districts, you're welcome to put your words of congratulations in the chat. We have Camp Lejeune Schools, which is a DODA school district, Carteret County Schools, Craven County Schools, Cumberland County Schools, Barnett County Schools, Polk County Schools, Moore County Schools, Pender County Schools, Wayne County Schools, and Whiteville City Schools. Congratulations to these school districts again for your commitment to these military connected students. I just can't say enough to say thank you, because it means so much to those students and those families for all that you do to ensure that you're supporting them. We also have some other school districts that are represented across the state. These school districts may have one, or they may have several schools that applied for and received the designation for this year. We have Moyock Elementary from Pruitt County Schools, Smithfield Selma High from Johnston County Schools, Maysville Elementary, Jones County Schools, Tryon Elementary, Polk County Schools, Blue Creek Elementary, Carolina Forest International Elementary, Clyde Irwin Elementary, Coastal Elementary, Dixon Elementary, Dixon Middle, Hunters Creek Middle, Jacksonville Commons Elementary, Meadowview Elementary, Morton Elementary, Northwoods Elementary, Northside High, Northwoods Park Middle, Heritage Elementary, Richlands Elementary, Richlands High, Sandridge Elementary, Silverdale Elementary, Southwest Elementary, Southwest Middle, Summersill Elementary, Swansboro Elementary, Swansboro Middle, Swansboro High, and Trexler Middle, all of Onslow County Schools, Austin Ridge Elementary, Bug Magnet, Durant Road Middle, Fuquay Varina Elementary, Millbrook High, and Willow Springs Elementary, all of Wake County Public Schools. So congratulations to those individual schools that have ensured they are meeting the criteria and showing their support for their military-connected students. And finally, I would like to recognize our charter schools. We have a lot of charter schools across the state. And just like our traditional LEAs, these charter schools have military-connected students within them. I'd like to recognize Alpha Academy, Anderson Creek Academy, the Northeast Academy for Aerospace and Advanced Technologies, Peak Charter Academy, the Academy of Moore, and Thomas Jefferson Classical Academy. Congratulations to our charter schools. I would like to congratulate all of our schools and districts once again. Our state has this as an annual award because I truly believe that as an annual award, that means it is always at the front of our minds to be sure that we are meeting the criteria to support our military-connected students. So I know it takes a lot out of your school counselors and your leadership teams to ensure that you're meeting this criteria. And on behalf of the department, I just want to say thank you for ensuring that you have done that, and also for spreading the news to your friends in neighboring districts so that we can continue to grow. I also want to say thank you to our regional directors. I consider our regional directors the arm from the Department of Public Instruction in Raleigh to the school districts and charter schools out in the field. So thank you to Melanie Payton, Dr. Catherine Stickney, Stephanie DeShavi, Dr. Fran Harris-Burke, Dr. Kenda King, Dr. Beth Metcalf, Dr. Heather Mullins, and Dr. Jeremy Gibbs. Anytime I reach out to these regional directors with an idea or wanting to share some information, they are always willing and they pave a way for that. So I just want to say thank you. I do believe they are all together today in Wilmington, planning and preparing. So thank you all. I also want to say thank you to our school district military liaison counselors, Valerie Nasser from Craven County Schools, Rolly Sampson, Moore County Schools, Jamie Livengood, Wayne County Schools, Howard Lattimore from Cumberland County Schools, Julie Fulton with Camp Lejeune Schools, and Brittany Norman with Onslow County Schools. These liaison counselors are truly lifesavers. There are many times when I reach out to them asking for some artifact examples with some questions, whatever it might be. They are so responsive and they are so helpful. They have been since the day I got to the Department of Public Instruction. So I just want to say thank you to them. And now I want to bring to your attention a great friend of our family, Lieutenant General Chris Donahue. He is the commander for the 18th Airborne Corps, a wonderful human being, a wonderful military leader. He was going to be with us for an in-person ceremony when we were talking about that many months ago. And then we shifted to virtual and he wanted to be with us virtually. But as you'll hear in a video that he made for us, he is currently overseas. And as you would imagine a 3-star general is, he's very busy. But he did take the time to make a video for all of you. And so I would like to play that. When this video concludes, that will be the end of our ceremony for this year. And so I just want to say thank you for joining us. I know this is a short ceremony, and I do have intentions of us being in person next year. So hopefully we can have a longer ceremony and really celebrate the great work that happens across our state to support our military connected students. I'm going to briefly, I tested the audio, but I know better. So I'm going to briefly start it and I'm going to pause it and I want to make sure the audio can play. So James, if you could just verify that. Does that work?
Yes, it's coming through.
Okay, now I'll restart it. Thank you.
Mhm.
Well, thank you all again for joining us this afternoon. We appreciate your time. And again, our sincere thanks for all you do to support our military connected students and all of our 1.5 million students across the state. Thank you.